Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to look at KURV ETFs and their first weekly distribution announcement for their TSLP fund. So let's zoom in a little bit here so we can see pretty simple distribution amount here, $1 per share. That looks like to pay out roughly 43.7% for their distribution rate. So let's go ahead and look. So this is just going to be their website, I imagine. So typically they're paying around 50%. Do keep in mind, I believe this will fluctuate a little bit. With this being the first payment, the numbers might be a little bit lower than typical because they might not have had that full month of trading before this new schedule kind of has been rolled out here. So once again, if you're not familiar with what TSLP is, it is a yield premium strategy ETF based on Tesla. So they're going to, I believe, just create a synthetic position on Tesla and sell covered calls on it. So the expense ratio is that, but do keep in mind they are actively trading options, rolling them, picking strikes, expirations, and so forth there. So that expense is probably pretty justified per se. The potential benefits, enhanced income strategy focused on generating monthly cash flow through diversified and multiple sources, including harvesting a covered call option premium, dividends, and interest income. Tesla does not pay dividends, so this is not really applicable to this fund, but some of their other funds do. So they're balancing between income and capital appreciation potential in certain rising markets. Lowering their beta to underlying stock could be used as a defensive substitute for single stock investment. So what that means is you buy 100 shares of Tesla, you're exposed 100% to Tesla. But if you sell a covered call, I'd say like a 20 delta, that means your exposure is more of like 80, right? So 100 shares minus the delta of the covered call. That kind of is their reasoning there. From my point of view, I could be wrong on that. Definitely correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments. And they say a tax advantage is option premiums may not be immediately taxed, and therefore has the potential to offset short-term tax liabilities. So that's that last bullet point there. And then obviously the objective, they're seeking to provide current income while maintaining the opportunity for exposure to the share price of common stock of Tesla, subject to a limit on potential investment gains, right? They're selling covered calls, so you will be capped to the upside there. Let's see if we can find anything else. This is some of the performance that we've seen recently. But yeah, so here's some of the holdings. They have a synthetic position. They also have some treasury bills, money market funds. They have a 380 call. This was as of yesterday. 380 call, 470 call, and a 380 put. So this will be the first distribution like we talked about. So the ex-dividend date is going to be tomorrow, February 5th. That's going to be the same as the record date. And then the pay date is going to be tomorrow, Thursday, February 6th there. And then after that, they're going to be paying pretty much that same schedule going forward. So pretty cool. KURV ETFs. This is their first distribution of their staggered single stock ETFs. So stay tuned for more of these announcements coming out in the future. Let me know down below if you're excited about this particular announcement, right? It was a 43% yield or 43% distribution rate, so a little bit lower than what they have been paying. But like I mentioned before, that might be because of the smaller time frame they've had to sell and harvest the option premium. So stay tuned though. Next week we'll have another one. I'm not sure exactly which one that is without looking at it. I can provide that real quick here. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, so the next one, JK. I thought they posted an article here somewhere about it. I apologize. Here it is. Okay. So this week is TSLP. Next week is Amazon or AMZP and Microsoft Both of those will be paying, followed by Apple and Google, then Netflix and their Tech Titans fund. So stay tuned for that. As always, hope you got some value from this video. Please like and subscribe down below. Appreciate it a lot. Cheers.